Hello, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to a new thing, a new fresh start here on my channel. New name, if you haven't noticed, new intro. Let me know in the comment section. The intro is just a demo. It's just a demo. But anyway, welcome to a newly refound channel called Malguli. Yes, Malguli, back here with you once again to, well, for the first time actually, episode 1 of this new channel, to talk about the one thing, the MCMA show we always talked about here on the channel, wrestling. Don't worry, you're still going to get some content. You're still going to get some new content as well from me as well. But we're here to talk about NXT Takeover predictions and SummerSlam predictions. I have a total of 5 matches for NXT Takeover Brooklyn number 3, and I have a total of 13 matches for SummerSlam. Without further ado, and also there's 3 matches that's going to be on the pre-show, but there's only 2 to me that really shouldn't be on the pre-show. So let's stop dawdling. Let's start with NXT Takeover Brooklyn number 3. The first match, we have Johnny Gargano versus Andre Cien Almas with Selena Vegas, aka known as Rosita, if you remember her from TNA, with LAX. It seemed like they're repackaging Almas with this new valet. But you also got Johnny Gargano, who basically we're still waiting. We're still waiting for Tommaso Ciampa to be, come back. I believe he'll come back this show. I believe this is the show where Tommaso Ciampa, returns and beats the living hell out of Johnny Gargano. So I have a feeling that Andre Almas will beat Johnny Wrestling. I mean, I could be wrong, or it could be just Johnny Gargano winning and then Tommaso Ciampa beating up Johnny at the end. But anyway, I have a feeling that Ciampa will return. Also, we have Aleister Black versus Hideo Itami. Hideo Itami, I love his new heel persona, a frustrated heel. I think Aleister Black was put in as a last moment because what happened on NXT a couple of weeks ago or this week. I don't really keep up with NXT like that, and I really should. I really should. I hear a lot of things on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram about it. Hideo Itami and Cassius Ono, aka Chris Hero. That's what I'm calling him, Chris Hero, not this Cassius Ono, whatever. Anyway, Aleister Black versus Hideo Itami. I don't think having Hideo Itami, it would make Hideo Itami really a big win for him to be Aleister Black, but I don't see it happening. I think it's gonna be fade to black, so I'm picking Aleister Black to beat Hideo Itami. Now let's get to the NXT Championship matches. The first one, the NXT Tag Team Championship match, the Authors of Pain versus Sanity. According to what I've read about the story, the Authors of Pain are the face in this, and I find it really weird because you got 2 big bulls fighting one another, and it's just so weird to have, something like that. I don't really believe that having the Authors of Pain face was a good idea. I mean, Sanity is heel. I mean, but I wouldn't mind. It would have been something different, heel versus heel. They could have kept that persona. Sanity, I love the group. I love Sanity, and since the return of Eric Young, I know he's not going to be in this match. I know Nikki Cross and Eric Young will be on the outside of the ring, but I have a feeling that Sanity will walk out with the NXT Tag Team titles. That would be cool. I would love that. I would love that. So I'm going with Sanity. Sanity will defeat the Authors of Pain, and they will become the new NXT Tag Team Champions. Now, the NXT Women's Championship. Asuka defending the belt against Ember Moon. I'm sorry, Asuka fans. I'm not a huge... Before we all burn the channel or something like that, I'm not a huge fan of Asuka, to be honest with you. Not a huge fan. I like the idea. I like her... Well, I do like her theme song. She is a hell of a worker. It's just that I'm just getting tired now. I'm getting tired now. She's yet to lose a match at NXT. So I believe NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3 times the charm. I think Asuka will lose that belt. So I'm saying an eclipse is going to hit Asuka. So I'm going with Ember Moon to beat Asuka for the NXT Women's Championship. Now, for the NXT World Heavyweight Championship, we have Bobby Roode taking on Drew McIntyre. I have one complaint, WWE. One complaint. I always have a lot of complaints with you, but this one here, well, other than Baron Corbin, we'll get to that later. That was Drew McIntyre's NXT theme. What was wrong with this, guys?
What's that metronome here? Perhaps the end is drawing near. You never hear the shot that takes you down. So say goodbye.
Really? What was so wrong? Why couldn't we keep his theme? The Broken Dreams theme. I don't like this new theme you guys gave him. Ugh. WWE. I don't know why you gave Drew McIntyre that theme. I don't know why. That new theme, it was garbage. What was wrong with keeping the Broken Dreams theme? That theme was badass. And this one that we heard like a minute ago? Come on! But anyway, that's not the real reason. Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Roode. I don't think this is the best time to take the belt off Bobby. I would love for Drew to win it, but to me, I really wish that Roderick Strong was the one that was getting the title shot. I mean, nothing against Drew, or hell, it could have been a triple threat match, to be honest with you. If it was a triple threat match and Roderick Strong was a part of it, I would go with Roderick Strong. But this is about Drew McIntyre and Bobby Roode. Drew McIntyre wants to take back what Bobby Roode is doing in NXT. You know, give it back to the fans. And that's cool, and I like that. The Glorious One versus Drew McIntyre versus the Chosen One. And I think, you know, I'm going to say that due to the circumstances, I don't think they're going to put taking the belt off Bobby wouldn't be bad, but also letting him retain wouldn't be bad. So either way, it doesn't matter, but if you were to ask me, I would go with the Glorious One. I'm going to pick Bobby Roode to retain the NXT Championship. So now let's get to the roll call of NXT. We have Andre Almas, Aleister Black, Sanity, Ember Moon, and Bobby Roode. So I have two champions losing their belts. Two new champions will be decided at NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3. And as we know on the previous channels, previous episodes of this, or my MCMA show days, we all know when it comes to NXT, I'm either one wrong or two wrong. I've never been perfect on NXT. Hell, I've never been perfect on the WWE. But if I'm perfect on this, I will be shocked. But this is what I got. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you think about NXT TakeOver and what's your picks now for NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3. Let me know in the comment section below. And also, now let's get to SummerSlam. Yeah! SummerSlam. SummerSlam is easily my favorite all-around WWE pay-per-view. Right there. Right with WrestleMania. SummerSlam, I have so many memories of it. I've never been disappointed of a SummerSlam. There's been a few, but when it comes to excitement, SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer. This WWE's second biggest pay-per-view of the year, of the calendar year. So with that being said, I have a total, like I said, of 13, and there's 3 matches that are on the pre-show, which I don't believe. There's 2 of them that shouldn't be on the pre-show to begin with. The SmackDown Tag Team titles. The New Day versus the Usos. The Usos, I will love nothing better for the Usos. I believe they should have held the belts till this time. But I have a feeling that the New Day will win, so I'm picking the New Day. They will retain their belts. Ugh. I fucking hate the New Day. I really hate the New Day. I do. I'm just, I like Kofi. I love Big E. Xavier, I get annoyed with. I'm just not a huge fan of this tag team. I mean, granted, they are entertaining. I'll give them that. But I'm sorry. I just love the New Day. I love the New Day heel gimmick. I loved everything what the New Day are doing. Well, not the New Day. What the Usos are doing. I just love the Usos in general. I love the Usos, and I believe that they should hold the belts longer until like a team from NXT comes and take it from them. But WWE loves the New Day, and that's what I'm going with. I'm going with the New Day. The Cruiserweight Championship match, Akira Tozawa versus Neville. Everybody that I've seen so far is picking Neville to win the belt back. And you know what? I'm about to be one of those people. If Akira Tozawa, you know what? And he just won that belt. Akira just won that belt. I mean, it was a really great match on Monday Night Raw, don't get me wrong. But I don't see, I mean, there's other worthy competitors holding that belt. I don't see Akira Tozawa's title reign being long, so I'm going to pick Neville to win back the Cruiserweight title. And now, another match that's been added for the pre-show. Jason Jordan and the Hardy Boys will take on The Miz and The Miztourage. And if you thought about this, this is also, think about this. This is the first SummerSlam in a while that the Intercontinental title was not even on the line. Just think about that. Something tells me Jason Jordan is going to... I'm going with Jason Jordan and Hardy's. Jason Jordan is going to pin The Miz. And I think on an episode of Raw or at No Mercy, Jason Jordan is going to win the Intercontinental title belt away from The Miz. I mean, they're really pushing the hell out of Jason Jordan. I mean, he's okay in the ring. I don't know. His promos are okay. He's just okay. But the angle of him and Angle... Jesus, don't get me started with that. But I'm picking with the Hardys and Jason Jordan. Now, for the main card, the match that 2 matches that I believe that should have been on the pre-show, Big Show and Kaz. Enzo Amore will be suspended above the ring in a shark cage. You're pushing Big Cass. I don't like this feud. It's really not eye-opening for me, so I'm picking Big Cass. I mean, Big Cass will win. Then I heard a rumor of a heel turn that Enzo Amore will turn his back on the Big Show and then make Big Cass and Enzo a heel tag team. I can't see that happening. But I'm going with Big Cass. I don't see a heel Enzo and Cass working. I don't see that happening. Another match that should be on the pre-show, and I know a lot of you on the comment section are going to be like, wow, why is this match on the pre-show? Randy Orton versus Rusev should be on the pre-show instead of the Cruiserweight title or the SmackDown title. Randy Orton and Rusev, to be honest, everybody is picking Randy. I'm not picking Randy. I'm picking Rusev. Rusev, since he's come back, he lost to John Cena at Battleground. He got RKO'd twice on SmackDown episodes. I mean, Randy has been on a losing streak with the pay-per-views. I understand that. But this won't hurt Randy. If you really want to rebuild Rusev, this is one way of doing it. I have a feeling Rusev is going to accolade his way towards the Viper. So I'm picking Rusev. The SmackDown Women's title, Naomi versus Natalya. I would love for Natalya to walk out with the belt, but I can't see that happening. I would love for Naomi to retain, but I don't see that happening. I have a feeling there's going to be a spot where both women are out cold, and Carmella is going to pull a Seth Rollins, and it will be like a triple threat match. So I'm saying Carmella will cash in Money in the Bank, and she will be the new SmackDown Women's Champion. The Raw Tag Team titles are on the line of this show. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. I am going with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. A lot of people are speculating Dean Ambrose to go heel. I can't see Dean going heel. I think WWE is really about to roll with this. I think they're really going to reconnect with the Shield. And it's kind of a good way to start it. So I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose and Seth. Dean Ambrose and Seth, we will have new Raw Tag Team Champions. John Cena and Baron Corbin. If you saw my rant on the last video, you already know how I feel. Baron Corbin has to, hands down, has to beat John Cena for him to be irrelevant again. Next, Raw Women's Championship is on the line. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. I would love for Sasha to win it in Brooklyn. But I don't see them taking the belt off of Alexa Bliss just yet. So I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss to retain the Raw Women's Championship match. The United States title match. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens with Shane McMahon as the special guest referee. This is the 4th meeting, and I think this will be the final meeting. I have AJ Styles walking out with the United States champion. I think Shane McMahon, by hook or by crook, is going to screw over Kevin Owens, and we're going to have a series of matches between Owens and Shane McMahon. I have a feeling that they're going to face off against Hell in a Cell. Yeah, SmackDown's getting Hell in a Cell. So yeah, I'm going with AJ Styles. And now the WWE Championship match. Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm going with Nakamura. I am still not hooked on this Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal has been doing a horrible job to me, personally, as WWE Champion. I think having him win the belt was stupid from the get-go. The only time he made an impact was what he did at Money in the Bank. But other than that, Battleground was horrible. His reign has just been awful. And I believe Shinsuke Nakamura will finally bring prestige back to that belt. And now Finn Balor. No, I'm sorry. The Demon Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. This is so freaking hard. I don't know who to pick. Actually, no. It's actually pretty easy. I'm going with the Demon Finn Balor because what happened on Raw. And think about it. It's been 1 year since we've seen the Demon. Man, we're going to have a lot of great entrants this year at SummerSlam. From Nakamura to Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor. Oh, man. Woo-wee. And now, the main event. The Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar defending the belt against Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Samoa Joe. Everybody is picking Braun Strowman. I am not. And everybody thinks, oh, if you think I'm picking Roman Reigns, no, I am not picking him either. I am picking the man who should have won it at Great Balls of Fire to begin with. Samoa Joe will defeat Brock Lesnar, and he will choke Brock Lesnar out. You know what, to be honest with you? You know what? I take it back. I'm picking Joe, Braun, and Roman. Anybody but Brock. Should have never had the belt on Brock to begin with. Never should have had a part-timer winning your belt to begin with. So, anybody but Brock Lesnar. People are either picking Brock or Braun. I'm picking anybody but Brock. So, Roman, Joe, and Braun. I don't care who wins it as long as you take the belt from Brock Lesnar. That's all I got with that. So now let's reconnect on who I got. I got Jason Jordan and the Hardy Boys. I have Neville winning back the Cruiserweight title. I have the New Day winning. I have Big Cass. I have Rusev. I have Carmella cashing it in. I have Dean and Seth winning the Raw Tag Team titles. I have Baron Corbin beating John Cena. Alexa Bliss beating Sasha Banks. AJ Styles beating Kevin Owens. Jinder Mahal. Shinsuke Nakamura defeating Jinder Mahal. Finn Balor, Demon Finn Balor beating Bray Wyatt. And anybody but Brock Lesnar winning the belt. So yeah, Roman, Joe, and Braun. That is my picks for NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3. And my picks on SummerSlam 2017. This is actually a pretty good card. My expectations are really high for this. It's a really good card you got, WWE. Don't screw it up. But you guys are the kings of screw ups. And before I get out of here, I want to give my prayers and my thoughts on Ric Flair. If you've been, everybody's now noticed, Ric Flair was he's not out of the woods yet. He had suffered a heart attack, and his surgery went well, but he's not out of the woods yet. Then they said that they took from his bowels, and his organs are not, just not, are not doing well. But I just want to, before I get out of here, I just want to give my condolences on Ric Flair, and the whole Flair family. Charlotte, Ric Flair, stay strong, man. Stay strong. The dirtiest player in the game. I believe you have a lot of more tricks up your sleeve, man. So, till next time, you guys let me know in the comment section below if you're new to this channel, to the Malguli channel, and all of you that have subscribed, thank you so much. I love you all. Let me know in the comment section below on who you have for NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3 and SummerSlam 2017. Your picks, your predictions, your thoughts. You guys let me know in the comment section below. I'm Malcolm from the I'm Malguli signing off, and I will see you for my SummerSlam review and reaction. And I will also won't be home for Saturday for NXT Takeover Brooklyn. I will have to do that on Tuesday. Until then, I'm not in Free Music Show. I am Malcolm Malguli signing off. You guys have a blessed day. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the show, guys.